Well, I was looking at a lot of different schools. I wanted a small school. I wanted to stay close to where I could see my family regularly and they could see me play. And the Mount was had an excellent academic. We have to cut back. Can we start over? Okay. Why I chose the Mount was I wanted to be in a place that was small. It was intimate setting. The Mount had an excellent academic reputation, had strong traditions rooted in faith, which was very important to me, and had an excellent basketball program. I was honored and very appreciative to be offered a scholarship there, and so I was very excited to be a part of that tradition and be a part of that program, and also be at a place where there was a lot of core values that were similar to my family values, and I was excited about that as well. There are so many. I think, with the Mount being in a remote location, and just there's so many good people there, and so you learn to make the most of just everyday situations. So I think just the little moments in the classroom, my classes were fascinating, spending time with my roommates, and just being a part of a special team made it so much fun there. So I really, really treasure those experiences. The basketball, of course, was unbelievable. I couldn't have asked for a better experience. Winning the 3 championships my sophomore year, going to Iowa and Alabama, it was beyond expectations and such a fun time. Some of the other memories was what was really important was Agnes Baronato also spoke at our commencement, which was pretty exciting and pretty special as well. And then also having our family as to be a big part of the Mount as well, a big part of our game, be there for our games, and sharing all those special moments was very, very important. In terms of how the Mount has shaped me for today, is that what the question was? Okay. I think that being able to contribute to a program, to be able to gain confidence in my skills as a player and be able to contribute to a larger goal, kind of has shown me that I'm able to accomplish a lot in life with just a little bit of faith, a lot of support from teammates. There have been challenges that we've faced every day, and just knowing that you can kind of get through that and work hard and have that faith in God that you'll be able to get through anything. Yeah, so it was very intimidating coming into the Mount as a freshman. I was kind of a cautious player, kind of shy. I loved playing basketball. I loved contributing. But I remember that first weekend, the 5 people that came in together, me and Heather Wabel, Sherry Delaney, Gabby Alinka, and Melissa Cuneo, we were shooting around just on the tennis courts, the old tennis courts. And I remember thinking, God, these girls are so good. I hope to God I get minutes here. I hope I can play here. And I was just so impressed with them and so impressed with their competitive spirit. And then coming in as a group of 5, we were really able to rely on each other and kind of help each other adjust to playing in a college environment, adjust to, playing constantly. We played in the fall, we played in the spring, all off season, of course, and nothing really official, but it's a big commitment, missing fall break, missing the holidays, but being with those girls made it that much more enjoyable. And then, of course, playing with Vanessa was amazing. She was such a presence offensively and defensively, such an impact player on the court. She made things happen. She could turn it on. She knew what she wanted to do, and she just went out and did it. There was no fear in her. I was very scared of her. I had to guard her in practice, and like I said, it was quite intimidating, but it was also very eye-opening, and I could see how well she performed, and she just went out and did it and made things happen, and I wanted to be that kind of impact player as well. So I think it was just our attitude. We were very disciplined. We were very focused. We were quite embarrassed when FDU came into the Mount and beat us on our home court when we were freshmen, and I think a lot of us were like, we are good enough to beat this team. We're good enough to win in this conference. And so we wanted to make sure that there was nothing that was going to stop us. And sophomore year, we had a tough schedule. We went up to FDU. We had to play up there for the championship. It was in a blizzard. It was a weekend where, we weren't sure what was going to happen because of the weather. And FDU got knocked off, and we ended up playing, I think it was Marist in the championship. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly, but we won, and it was thrilling because it was such a cool team victory. There was a lot of our starters that were hurt. Erica Herbert was out. She was our point guard. Heather Wabel, Sherry Delaney were both hurt. We had a lot of key players like Keisha McCaddy, who was a freshman, step up. Beth Jowdy, who was a senior at the time, came in and played the point. She did a phenomenal job. So I think it was just a complete team effort, and it was so exciting to see many, many different people be able to contribute to that game and to that win. It's pretty exciting. I don't think it was pressure to be undefeated. I think it was just we knew what was on the line that year. This was the first year that the Mount had an opportunity to go to the NCAA tournament. And we were like, that is ours. We won it. We can do this. We are good enough. We can beat anybody. And so I think, we were just trying to prepare ourselves for that championship. We wanted to execute in every situation. We wanted to make sure that we were focused on that goal, that nothing was going to stop us, injuries, anything that came up. We just wanted to win. And the girls that I came in with and the girls that I played with, and at that time we had Amy Langville was a freshman, Nikki Schroyer was a freshman who's going into the Hall of Fame now, and Amy who's already in the Hall of Fame. We had seniors on the team, Mel Bell and Maggie, and everyone just was so desperate to win, and we just didn't let anything stop us. So I don't think it was a focus on being undefeated. It was just a focus on getting to the championship game and then winning that. And that was also a challenge too, because we started off the championship game down 19-0 in our home court in a packed gym like never before. There was not a seat empty in the house. It was amazing. St. Francis brought down buses of people from Loretto, and we were down 19-0. And I remember Coach Sheehan calling timeout, and he was not concerned a bit. He just was very strategic, very bright, very calm, and said, let's just do this one basket at a time. And we chipped away, and then we were back in our groove, and we were able to win. Oh my God, we were thrilled. I think we were just so excited to go. I mean, we were just so proud of not only our team, but of our Mount community. I mean, the Mount community is amazing. People like the Boyles and the Kleins and Mr. Valentine who come to every game. They would follow us on the road. They'd have us over for dinner. They were just so warm and welcoming. So I think it was just an excitement and pride of being a part of that community as well, not just our team, but our professors were very supportive as well. I mean, I had professors would call me in on days and say, I'm here, do you want to come in for this lab now? Or they'd kind of help me rearrange things and help me make sure I was keeping up on my studies. So I think winning it and, being able to represent the Mount like that was on the, a large scale stage like that was amazing. Plus going to Iowa where it was Vivian Stringer and Carver Hawkeye Arena with the parquet floor, and we get out there and it was nighttime and they had those newspaper stands and we were all looking into them and they were all saying like, Mount St. what? Mount St. who? And, we went out there and we didn't win and probably didn't play our best, but it was such an amazing experience. So we were very proud to do that. And then when we came home, our bus was escorted onto campus by the Emmetsburg Fire Company, and there was newscasters there to interview us as we got off the bus, and it was surreal beyond what I ever could have imagined. So it was really, really thrilling and very, very, I was very humbled to be a part of that. I don't know enough about them personally, but we did have an opportunity to see them this year play at Ryder in the Bronx gym, which is not an easy place to play, and they were down and fought back and won. So I was very impressed with Brian and his squad, and the players looked great. They were fierce, they were very competitive, and so I was glad to see that. I'm sure they're on an upswing, and I'm sure they're going to do great, and I only wish the best for them and the future of the program. I think some of the things that made us so successful back when we were playing was that we were really disciplined and focused. We were striving really hard academically. We worked really hard in the classroom. We worked, really hard on the court. We didn't let things deter us from what our goal was. Even socially, I mean, we had a great time together. We had a fun time at the Mount, but we always had that place in our mind that we wanted to be the best and we wanted to represent the Mount. And that was one of the things Coach Sheehan first said to us when we came on campus. He said, no matter what you do, wherever you go, whatever you do, you're always representing the Mount. So make sure that it counts and make sure that you're, doing your best and being your best and putting your best self out there. And so I think that really hit home with a lot of us, and we tried to make sure that in anything that we did, we were going to be successful and to be a good representation of that tradition. I'm thrilled. I mean, I think for us personally, we were given every opportunity that the men's team was given. They got new sneaks, we got new sneaks. I mean, we were given everything we needed to be able to be in a position where we could succeed. So there wasn't any time at all at the Mount where I felt like, oh my gosh, the men are getting this and we're not getting this. So I think it's opened up a lot of opportunities for women. It's given women opportunities to be confident, to gain confidence in themselves, to work as part of a team, and to build those types of relationships that are so special and so crucial, I think, to how you live your life going down the road. I was really, really blessed to have chosen the Mount, and it ended up being the perfect fit for me academically, athletically. It was just, I've gotten so many good experiences that I dwell on and that I looked to use in my everyday life. My faith was nurtured there. I have a lot of faith in God and in my family. And I hope they have that opportunity. Like, I would encourage them to follow their heart to whatever they need to do. But I hope that they have that passion and they have an opportunity to be a part of a team or a part of a group that loves them just as much as I love my teammates, and that they have that opportunity to be successful. I'm thrilled to death with the little milestones that I see in them already. I couldn't be prouder, and there's no greater joy than to see my kids smile and to see them light up with excitement and dance around the living room. And our little Ellie's only a month old, but already we're seeing the joy in her eyes when we talk to her, and it makes my heart leap. So I think whatever they choose to do, I would just be extremely supportive of them. I've been blessed with two wonderful parents and a wonderful family. My dad didn't miss a game my senior year, drove out to West Virginia. He's just, that love and that sacrifice that they made for us was amazing, and I hope that we are in a position to do that for them as well.